Let's talk. This is a kind of day where average Joe, who's like giving you a little bit of an analysis about the market, they'll go, well, a bit of a lackluster day. The Dow was up 400 points and the S&P was down 7. The analysis around that was that there was a nice surge in a number of the healthcare stocks, which are heavily weighted in the Dow, and that was why there was that divergence. And then obviously, due to the Elon Musk fight going on with the chief, you've got Tesla and a couple of tech names. So the S&P, which is tech heavy, is sold off. So that's that divergence, right? However, if you look deeper into it, we have 3-to-1 advances versus declines. Dow up 400 it's called the dogs of the Dow. What does that mean? So we had a lot of pumping into the end of the quarter of a lot of the bigger high value names. And what you end up having is a lot of those smaller names, or the dogs of the Dow, right, which were undervalued. A lot of stocks like UNH trading at 50% less than it was at 52-week highs. People are looking for value, and today was the day, the first day of the beginning of the rest of your life, the first day of the third quarter, and the beginning of the second half of the year. They're buying those stocks where they see good value. That's how you analyze what happened today. A lot of good news. You could look at this market and go, well, there's a little of this, a little of that, but no, this is buying with intent. We had $3.5 billion of stock to buy near the end of the day. That is huge. These are large buy programs coming in. We've been seeing them day after day after day. Okay, so what is going to take the market higher? Well, obviously, we're going to have to get some kind of clarity about the deals, right? The deal with China, deal with the EU, deal with the UK, deal with India. We're going to have to clarify what's happening with Canada and Mexico. Tariffs are on the agenda. Now that we are separating ourselves from a lot of what's going on in the Middle East, we're back to the tariff thing, right? And today, if you notice, midday, the market did sell off aggressively. 2 reasons. We're back to the fact that we are 1 tweet away from crazy town. We had a little reprieve from that, but that's where we're at right now in the middle of the day. Quite a sell-off. It was around 3 o'clock, right, where the market sold off because Mr. Trump said it's unlikely that we're going to be making a deal with Japan. And number 2 is that we're not going to put a pause on the July 9th deadline for tariffs. These are the voyages of the Starship New York Stock Exchange on a 5-year mission to go boldly where no man has gone before. Boom, look up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. No, it's the Einstein of Wall Street. I'm done for the day. We got a little shortened week, a long weekend, July 4th. Ring that bell, baby. I'm back to you in a minute. Love you all. Have a great night. Have a great day. Have a great life. Kindness, peace, love, and serenity. Giddy up.